If our goal is to raise children as critical thinkers rather than obedient listeners, we must give them opportunities to be actively involved in experiencing moral dilemmas and making moral decisions. However, if teachers honor children's choices without providing opportunities to critically analyze their consequences for others, or fail to raise children's consciousness about the impact of their choices, are they truly supporting opportunities for all of the children to share power in the classroom? Gather any group of educators together and there will be a conversation about how to help children resolve conflict. Conflict is a part of living and working together. Let's watch this video and hear how Krista does conflict resolution in her classroom.
In times of conflict resolution, I really want the kids to first have an opportunity on their own to try, to attempt. We've worked, all year on how to do those and what kind of tools to use and what messages to give, but I really want to give them space first to see if they can attempt to solve the problem on their own. When I kind of notice that it's really just I want this, and they're kind of butting heads, that's when I really want to step in and try to engage a little bit and say, I'm hearing this and I'm hearing you say this, now what do we do? Again, leaving an open-ended question, I feel like it's really important for them to try to start self-reflecting and to come up with their own solutions. It took a long time. This was one I feel in particular that took a really long time to kind of get to a point because they really just didn't see eye to eye. And I want to validate that that's okay, that we all don't think the same, that it's we're not always going to agree, but what kind of compromise can we come to? I think that one took a long time, but I also feel like we came back to it later, and I said individually to each kid, separately, and I said, I noticed that it was a really hard time trying to negotiate and trying to work that out with this other friend. What do you think about it? And so I asked each child that, and then one of the children said, okay, well, how about if I show him this plan and see if it works with him? And so then the other one came back, and I don't think he was totally satisfied, but he said, okay, that works. And then I think they started to build again.
Providers have different ways and language they use to handle conflict. Listening to Krista, did you hear the different conflict resolution strategies she uses with children? Give children plenty of opportunities to solve problems on their own. Support children by retelling each side to restart the dialogue. Validate each child's feelings. Revisit the issue, talking through each child's perspective. Introduce the idea of compromise. We agree to take parts of what you want and what I want and create something new. Expect the mastering of these skills to happen over an extended period of time. As you watched Krista, did you hear any other useful strategies? Consider these questions for your reflection. What expectation do you have of the children and adults in your environment to get along? What are your feelings about conflict? How do you handle conflict in your life? What do you think the educator's role is in helping children resolve conflicts and handle strong emotions such as anger, frustration, and disappointment? What examples can you give of situations where conflict resolution won't work?